Okay, hello everybody. My name is Jameson Young. I'm sitting here talking to Jameson Young. He's back home. Once again, we're doing this for editing purposes. And we're doing it this way for editing. And I'm just going to be asking Jameson some questions. The first one is, what do you think about the Anti-Defamation League voted to label the OK sign a hate symbol? The Anti-Defamation League says that the OK hand signal is a hate sign. Well, you know, I wonder if those people ever do anything that is that saves so much as one person's life. I mean, when you hear about some of the horrible stuff going on in Chicago, it's like, or if you hear about some of the horrible stuff, you know, involving broken families in certain minority communities, or what these people spend their time on, it's like, I wonder if they not only have they, I wonder if they not only have, do I wonder if they've ever done so much as one thing that has saved anybody. I wonder if they even care. I think for them it's more about publicity than actual results. But Trump does it all the time, though. Who cares if Trump does the hand signal talk? And the next thing is Greta Thunberg, the girl who gave that very emotionally charged speech at the UN. She's been taking some hate, including Donald Trump tweeted off kind of a smart aleck tweet to her. Well, first of all, I think what Trump said is a little bit funny, but that girl was very over dramatic. But you know, I don't think you should bag on Trump. I think that they should bag on the adults who put that girl up there as more or less a spokesperson. I don't like this. You see this on like school shootings. There are, you know, lawyers and stuff who've been studying into gun laws and American laws for decades on decades. So why don't those guys go up there after some school shooting and be the face of it? Instead, they'll take some 15, 16-year-old who's spent, you know, 5 minutes studying gun laws, and they'll put them up there on the stage as the face. It's the fault of the adults that put her up there. You can't expect people, you know, if somebody's advocating to take away your guns, or somebody's advocating for a, you know, $90-some trillion Green New Deal or something. You can't expect people to just sit there and shut up about it. Whether you have a kid up there talking or not, yeah, of course people are gonna talk back. So yeah, I think it's kind of a dirty coward tactic. Get some climate scientists, get some scientists up there to debate. Why send a little kid? The Trump-Biden thing, you know, they're gonna try and impeach him for trying to manipulate elections with the Ukrainian president, and of course also the left or the right saying that Biden basically did the same thing. He was trying to use tax dollars to get some attorney fired for deals involving his son. What do you think about the whole Trump impeachment thing? Trump and Biden. I mean, you know, I read through the whole memo or whatever they're calling it. I don't really see the smoking gun, and I also noticed. I think it's so vague and so gray that, you know, how you take it is which side you lean to. And I watched some of the liberal YouTubers, man, they were like, oh yeah, it's a done deal. And when I watched some of the right-wingers, they were like, there's nothing here. So I don't think it's really that big of a deal. And as far as like Joe Biden, I think that kind of shows, like he openly bragged about basically doing the same thing. And he openly bragged about it on camera. Well, the reason why he did that, and the reason why I don't take it too big of a deal, is because all those politicians do stuff like that. I mean, basically, they do it so much. But the reason why Biden bragged about it on camera is they do this stuff like that so much that they forget it's illegal. It's basically like when I got my DUI and the judge made me go to those alcohol classes, and they asked me why I got how I got my DUI, and do I think it was my fault? And I just straight told him, I was like, yeah, you know, it was my fault. And to be honest, heck, I drank and drove so much, I forgot it was illegal. That's why I drank and drove that night. That's literally why Biden bragged about doing basically the same thing Trump did. And he bragged about it on camera, because those politicians do stuff like that so much that they forget it's illegal. And I don't see the big deal. And anybody who thinks Trump's getting impeached for this is pretty stupid. I don't even think it's done for impeachment. It's
basically done to try and make him look bad for the upcoming election.
Think they'll impeach him?
Could they impeach him? Yes. Like Bill Clinton, they could impeach him. They're not going to get him removed from office because the Republican Senate's never going to vote on it. I'm sure Nancy Pelosi didn't want to do that. She doesn't want to actually file some formal impeachment charges against him because I'm sure she can remember Bill Clinton when the country tried to impeach him for for stuff that happened underneath his desk. I'm pretty sure that in return, when they impeached Bill Clinton for stupid stuff, it backfired on him a lot. That's some of the reason why they said that the Democrats had a good next election. I think Nancy Pelosi knows that if they do file formal impeachment charges against him, it will probably end up leading to the country giving a backlash to the Democrats because, I mean, they've already done a lot of stupid stuff between years and tens of millions of dollars spent on Russia collusion. The country lots of people already see it like they're just out to get them for anything and everything. And heck, that's kind of true since I remember them talking about wanting to impeach him before he even took office when he was just the president-elect. So, yeah, I don't think it'll go anywhere. Maybe the markets are right and he'll get impeached. And I'm sure that would actually be good for him. It would help him get reelected.
They're cutting refugee numbers to their lowest numbers ever. They're cutting refugee numbers to their lowest levels ever. 18,000. Like Obama at one time had them at 110,000. Do you think cutting the numbers this low is a good thing, bad thing, or doesn't really matter?
I just say good. I mean, I really don't see. I mean, it's kind of. I know we talked about this in another video. I mean, it's like the United States does not have a war or a famine or a genocide within multiple countries. So if you're fleeing a country, you should just go to the next safest place. You're a refugee. Well, if you're going through 6, 7, 8 different countries to get to some country, like I think I pointed out in the other video, like the Syrian refugees in Europe, we're going through like 8 different countries to get to like Germany, France, and England. Well, that's not fleeing a war zone. That's looking for the best welfare state. So yeah, I don't think we should have to take those people when they're not fleeing a war zone. They're just looking for the best country. So I see no problems cutting down on refugees. I don't even know why we're taking any. I can't think of any. Well, maybe some Mexican refugees from like the drug cartel stuff going on down there. But other than that, I have no problems cutting back on those refugees. What good do they do for us? You driving?
Yeah, I'm driving.
Well, be careful. That's illegal in California. I ain't worried for your safety. I'm just saying it's illegal. I don't want to pay any fines.
Well, I guess we're going to have to see. Anyway, my name's Jameson Young, sitting here with Jameson Young. This is our YouTube channel, Self-Conflicted. Thank you for watching.